Hey everyone! Today, I'm going to walk you through the step-by-step process on how to stop dogs from barking, and by the end of this video, you'll feel more confident in addressing the issue. But first, what are the things you'll need to complete this task? For the full list and where to get them, check the description and pinned comment below. Now that you have all your tools and materials ready, let's get into it. Get rid of it! Before we can fix the issue, we need to understand why your dog is barking in the first place. Dogs bark for various reasons: boredom, fear, seeking attention, or alerting us to potential threats. Studies show that barking is often a way for dogs to communicate. For example, the American Kennel Club points out that certain breeds, like Terriers, are more prone to barking because of their instinct to alert their owners to potential prey. So, understanding your dog's motivation is key. Start by paying attention to when your dog barks the most. Is it when people walk by your house? Is it at specific times of day? Keeping a simple log over a couple of days will help you identify the main triggers. Once you have this information, you're ready to move on. Avoid reinforcing the barking. One of the biggest mistakes we make as dog owners is unintentionally reinforcing barking behavior. Every time you yell at your dog or give them attention when they bark, they might interpret it as a reward. Studies in canine behavior, like the one published by the American Veterinary Society of Animal Behavior, confirm that giving attention, even if it's negative, can reinforce bad behavior. Instead, when your dog barks, remain calm. Don't yell or scold them. Instead, wait for them to stop and then reward them when they're quiet. This will help your dog learn that being quiet gets them what they want, your attention or a treat. Teach the quiet command. Now that we're not reinforcing the barking, it's time to teach your dog the quiet command. This is a simple and effective technique that can be used long-term. Here's how to do it. Let your dog bark at a known trigger, like someone ringing the doorbell. While your dog is barking, say quiet in a calm but firm voice. Hold a treat in front of their nose. Dogs typically stop barking to sniff. Once they stop barking for just a moment, give them the treat and praise them. You want them to associate the word quiet with stopping barking and getting a reward. Practice this frequently, starting with shorter barking sessions and working up to longer ones. Studies, like one from Applied Animal Behavior Science, found that positive reinforcement is one of the most effective ways to train dogs. Over time, your dog will start to understand that being quiet on command gets them a reward. Desensitize your dog to their triggers. Now, let's deal with those barking triggers directly. If your dog barks at every person walking by your house, we need to desensitize them to that stimulus. This step is all about gradually exposing your dog to their triggers in a controlled way so they become less reactive over time. Here's how. Start by exposing your dog to the trigger, but at a distance where they don't bark. For instance, if they bark at the mailman, try watching from a window where your dog stays calm. Reward your dog for staying calm and quiet. Gradually decrease the distance to the trigger over time, while continuing to reward your dog's calm behavior. Research by Patricia McConnell, an expert in animal behavior, shows that dogs can be taught to associate triggers with positive experiences, effectively reducing their need to bark. Provide enough mental and physical stimulation. Another reason dogs bark is because they're bored. A dog with too much energy and nothing to do will often bark just to get rid of pent-up energy. According to the Journal of Veterinary Behavior, dogs that don't get enough physical or mental stimulation are more likely to develop bad habits, like excessive barking. Make sure your dog is getting enough exercise based on their breed and energy level. High-energy dogs, like Border Collies or Jack Russells, might need multiple walks or play sessions a day to stay happy and calm. Mental stimulation is just as important, so use puzzle toys or interactive feeders to keep their mind engaged. Use tools to assist training. If you've tried all of these techniques and your dog is still barking excessively, don't worry. Sometimes, dogs need a little extra help. There are tools designed to assist with training. Here are some examples. Anti-bark collars. These release a harmless spray or sound when your dog barks, distracting them and discouraging the behavior. These can be a short-term solution, but you should only use them alongside positive training methods. White noise machines. If your dog barks at outdoor noises, a white noise machine can help drown out those sounds, creating a calm environment. These tools should always be used with caution and as part of a bigger training plan. Studies, like the one from the Journal of Applied Animal Welfare Science, recommend using them as temporary aids rather than permanent fixes. Finally, the most important part of training is consistency. Dogs, like people, take time to learn new habits, and training your dog to stop barking won't happen overnight. Stick to the techniques we discussed, stay patient, and reward your dog for their progress. Before long, you'll see a significant improvement in your dog's barking behavior. And that's it. These steps, backed by research and expert advice, can help you reduce your dog's barking and create a calmer environment for both you and your dog. Remember, barking is natural for dogs, but with some effort, you can control when and how much they bark. If this video helped you out, don't forget to subscribe, share with other dog owners, and leave a comment below. Let me know what step worked best for your dog.